Um, um, Leila has died. I wasn't even gonna just blurt that out like that, but Leila has died. And I always try to uphold like this more, I would say more stoic kind of look, but unfortunately in this, well, not unfortunately, in this situation, it's totally understandable if I let myself go and I allow myself to cry, which I've done before I recorded on here several times and screamed and held my little baby and before wrapping her up. It really fucking hurts. That was my baby. There has been so many lies about me actually having a fucking like human child. Oh my god. Oh, no. Okay. Give me a moment. Oh my, maybe it's actually the best because I don't want to be like full out and like and bright lights and shit like that, crying in front of you guys. I didn't really want to cry. I just wanted to just kind of come up in here and tell you that my cat has passed away. She's dead. She's gone. She's mine. She's not here anymore. And um, if anybody knows about her, like she is such a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. And she's a really good girl. She was a really good girl. And I don't know how long YouTube will be in business or making videos, but I don't think that there's a single breathing person on this earth who really gave a fuck about me to the point where they were willing to tell me exactly what the truth was in order or for them to come up and tell me to just fuck to quit the bullshit, not smile in my face while being in my group chats or watching me from private cameras. No one was brave enough. No one was real enough. No one was kind enough, nice enough. No one was willing to stick their head out. But it was just like there were moments where you've seen examples. It was almost like no, not almost like there were so many opportunities for somebody to just be like, hey, look, Shalice, the cameras are right there, cameras are right there, or something like that. Like, yo, like people are surveilling you, like, yeah, but like you have the cops gaslighting you. And it's just like victim blame after victim blame. Because it's like I went to the cops. You saw me go to the courts, but you kept believing or you wanted to believe or you choose to believe the lies that were told against me. And my health has greatly declined. And y'all still don't have empathy. Y'all still don't have any humanity or compassion. And I'm not crying about that. I'm crying because I just lost one of my I just lost my family. And she's my family. I have a cat who I had got for her. You feel me? She had her two little cardboard houses. I feel like Sebastian is family, but he's like I feel like he's more of a pet family. Leela was always the one aspiring to be a human, mimicking behaviors, and she was. I felt like she was my blood. I never gave birth to a child. She felt like the closest thing. And that's a shame because she had all roles. She had best friend, she had daughter, she had friend, she had I wouldn't say frenemy, but she had like like we had like a little lighthearted banter back and forth. She was just so cute. And initially she had employee because originally I got her because when I moved to this place and when I got this place, hold on. I think I will turn on the lights. Let me just close this window. Turn on this light. This is like, hold on, jump scare because I know it's gonna be like looking crazy. Um, uh, um. So she was choking, and vomiting, and I was doing like the Heimlich, or like she was choking. And I was doing the Heimlich, and unfortunately, it just didn't work. Because you like it was like I guess whatever, and it was all from her complications uh, with her already being sick, and so I was trying to help her, and she had bit me, but she was already into it. Like I didn't come up on here to be one of those people that was gonna cry on TV or on YouTube. I just wanted to be on here because to just put it out here, um, there will be people who are pretending to care about you, and they will say, "You're so strong, you're so brave," and they will expect you to carry the load, to suck it up, and to just keep going, even if you are enslaved, even if you are abused beyond compare, even if you are alone. These people are not good people. These are not even kind people. And I have not met a kind person for most of my life, except for my grandmother. Excuse me, let me say that, yeah. Because actually, no. I wouldn't say for most of my life because I am at 39 years old and my grandmother passed when I was in my younger 20s. So my grandmother was kind. My cat was kind. Why is it that those are the only two I can list? Because I swear, the, the lies that have been told on me, the entitlement, the abuse that has been going on towards me. And I'm not expecting people to fucking like give a fuck. Again, if I don't see anybody on this planet that has been kind enough, bold enough, or brave enough to step up and actually help me in the ways where I actually told them, I opened up my mouth and I specifically specify exactly how I wanted help. And they've done nothing but passive aggressively address me to victim blame or harm me. And then there was no one in my corner. There was no one in my corner. Um, and it was always superficial advice or misplaced advice because you were giving me information that was just like, oh, here's how to do, like, say something was just like, oh, here's how to deal with narcissists, but you're having me under a microscope, being abused, being poisoned, having my cats poisoned, me being medically gaslit, my cat being taken to the hospital, me spending thousands of dollars for my cat to get better health, and you have nurses who have a secret vendetta against me, harming my cat and then gaslighting me about it. You guys really fucked up. And those were women. Those were women, women of color. The Black community hated me so much for just existing. It wasn't even like you had an actual reason to be mad at me. There are people who've done worse things to you, who've done actual things to you. Because when you hurt me first, why the fuck would you not expect me to go ahead and tell you about yourself? If you hurt me first, why the fuck would you expect me to just smile about that shit? I hate so many people. And that's why I said I wonder how long YouTube will be in business. Because will somebody be birthed? Will there be enough people to be birthed that will make a generation and put things fully in perspective and not allow anyone who's alive now to try to save themselves with bullshit, give excuses, come up with excuses, say some lame shit, try to victim blame me. I deleted um my app. I deleted a couple of apps. In fact, I'm gonna delete probably some more because I don't want to see anything about other people or like me supporting other people. I don't want to see anything where people are passive aggressively able to say something that's trying to be supportive, and then it's fleeting because give it just one thing or one day, and all of a sudden they flip and they change their mind and they say some shady shit on the low. I don't want to see that, so I'm just deleting my I deleted the apps for a while, so that way I can just fully commit to just addressing what the fuck has been going on, and I already have, but just that with receipts, and then also just taking it to. I've already taken things to the authorities, but just lessening the distractions. I don't have any kids, and that was one of the main lies about me. And it's like, this is my little cat is in that bag, and, and she's family. She's she was a thing that I had got in this house. Again, Sebastian was I had got him as a partner for her because there were times when I was just so distracted and just so overwhelmed and overburdened by so many other things. The abuse, the environmental abuse, that I didn't want her to feel like unloved, even though I was giving her love and attention. I was just like, you know what? It would really help if you had somebody else here. And it should. If I can't find a partner, why should I? Why should you be alone? You feel me? Ugh. And speaking of which, earlier today, it was a friend. Excuse me. I would say, honestly, I don't want to say friend because, like, I literally just met him, so that's a really poor word to say. But it's like, it was a classmate who has been befriending me, and so like that's why I said friend, but it's just like acquaintance. So that was the guy. He took me. My car is elsewhere, and so he took me to the store, and I needed to record my house while I was away because the neighborhood is so unkind and they've been doing the most in order to abuse me and terrorize my pets. So it's just like it's very weird when people try to give me advice about like, oh hey, like maybe you should worry about like giving your cat more wet food. Well, maybe you should worry about that cat also having clean water. Maybe why don't you stop putting cyanide and arsenic in my water bottles? Okay, why don't you stop putting and terrorizing my cats? How about you had a professional nurse stop abusing and terrorizing my pets? Where my cat supposed like okay, my cat supposedly hissed and bit you. Well, then why won't you like what were you doing? She seems like such a fucking sweetheart, such a fucking sweetheart. Everyone fucking said that she was such a fucking sweetheart. Like, and the only reason why I got this is because like she was choking, so like that was reactive. But you were saying that she hissed at you and like no, that's the only issue that would come from is from abuse and aggression. And even still, she would wait with confusing like what the fuck is going on, like what, and then she would fight you. And I would see that we were like play fighting, and that's the thing though, like how when you are if you actually cared about somebody, how when you would play fight with somebody and somebody had made a good point, is that you would stop when the person is hurt. And I was hurt a very, very, very long time ago. I was crying a very, very, very long time ago. And society laughed. There is not one person on this earth that can give me hope except for myself. And I'm not saying I'm going to end my life because I know that that's just not the road to go. And I know that pisses a lot of y'all off, but that's not the way to go. I just know that It actually pisses you off every single day that I live, but I don't have to have access to you, and I also don't have to show you any grace or any compassion or any understanding, no matter how many words you try to manipulate. When the truth is out there, the truth will be told unapologetically and without all the little truth and whatnot like that you try to hold from the public. Like, seriously, the whole thing about having a child, do you know? The only people I've called right now in the past couple of hours was her vet, the animal hospital, the medical insurance, somebody who I had no, like my lawyer, and the associate, or like the acquaintance. That's that. Dead ass. Like, I would literally show you like the numbers. I would hate for you to go ahead and call them, but I'm pretty sure as stalkers, you probably already had this information. But it's just like, hey baby, hey here, buddy. And he hears me crying, so he's like very affectionate. Hi, hi. He hears me crying. I told him that Leela's gone, but he doesn't know. For some reason, Leela's way, 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 way smart. She has so much more intellect. She's so oh my god, I can't. She was. Excuse me. Hey baby, I'm just hurt your nails. I don't expect people to show me anything in maybe in 18 years. Um, somebody will be born to actually give a fuck and be like, what the fuck were you guys thinking? This shit was insane. Throw Danielle Saunders, throw whatever her name is now, throw her in prison, murder her, love her away. I just all the shit that you guys have allowed and you wanted to spread about me. It is that serious. You know what's actually that's crazy? This right here, this moment. She's she's gone. She's gone. So it is that serious. You can't even be like, yo, oh, she's sick. Oh, it's not that serious. She's gone. If y'all would have stopped a long time ago poisoning me, poisoning her, and terrorizing her, and when I moved, y'all still were trying to make it seem like, oh, y'all just gonna keep on doing this, y'all gonna do this, y'all gonna do that. Black people, so many fucking black people did this repetitively. Oh, it's not that serious. That's not that serious. Death is not that serious. Then kill yourselves. Why were you so fucking upset when I was saying it before when you were starting doing this? When I saw you guys doing like stuff in the fucking house, but you were gaslighting me. Here, baby, come here, go down. Here you go. I'm gonna feed you, okay? Yeah. You feel me? Like y'all been trying to kill me before I even knew that the cameras and stuff like this were in my house. You guys have been trying to kill me. You guys have been lying behind my back. You were doing a whole bunch of fucking sneaky, stink, ugly shit. Black people specifically, so many of them, if not the majority, no, the majority of black people have been doing ugly, harmful, wicked, ugly, evil, vindictive, corruptive shit towards me. And they made up lies in order to justify why they were harming me. And then once I got upset with them and I was calling them out, they wanted to call me the anti-black. They wanted to call me all kinds of names. all kinds of ugliness, and still hurt my pet, my family. That's maybe I never gave birth to a child. And y'all talking about homelessness? Y'all were talking about coke? What the fuck? Y'all were projecting your own things and storylines that Danielle did. It's a shame that I can't just be a person to say that I want justice, and you were making me try to work overly hard for it. Like, there's so much. No, Sebastian, go away from there. Like the evidence, you guys seeing that y'all stalking me, that's not enough for you. The part where you've been stalking me, you've been poisoning my food, that wasn't enough for you. The part where you've been doing all kinds of dumb shit, that wasn't enough for you. For some reason, you accepted the excuse for that shit. That was enough for you to just ignore it. Why would you think I want to try to fight for you? Why would you think I would ever want to be in your company? Why would you ever think that? Why are you ever trying to justify that and try to use God or any kind of religion or any kind of words of manipulation? Why would you think that? Why would you think I would ever want to be in your company when you are constantly lying on my name and abusing me? You've you've killed literally the last thing that has ever tethered me to people when it's like even to women. Like yo, she was the only female, like literally the only female that had any kind of saving fucking grace and just like anything that was like redeemable. I have to put her up because for some reason I think Sebastian can smell her. Sebastian, baby boy, leave it alone. Come in. Yeah, yeah. Hi, baby. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Um, it's so crazy because like I've spoken up and said what I wanted, and you guys ignore that and be like, "Oh, well, she didn't speak up. She didn't ask for help." I could be like, right now, I want complete and absolute justice. I want her. I told you the things that I want, and y'all be like, "Yo, she didn't say anything," and yet you want me to just pretend everything's okay. You want me to just. Again, I say acquaintance because literally I think that it was like it was definitely over 2 hours ago since I last talked to that person. And I really doubt that in this moment, in this very sensitive moment, I'm not sure if I'll ever hear from them again because I was just seriously, I was a mess. I'm tired of the white women that have been protecting Danielle's feelings. I am tired of the white women that be working on like in collaboration with Danielle to abuse me. Um, that you've been feeling entitled and you've been getting your rocks off with abusing me. I am tired of the black men that work with Danielle to harm me, abuse me, molest me, rape me, poison me. The women that have poisoned me, the people who have lied on me, the people who wanted to keep shading me. I know there's no one on this earth who's literally been kind enough, but the future person, future child, if there was ever a person that could literally make a difference or come up to me and just be like, yo, what they did to you was wrong. No, no, no. I don't know who this goes out to. No. You've seen people literally, you've seen black people, white people, everything be bold enough to make their little think pieces about even the simplest shit. They'll literally go straight out and talk down about the president. Right now, we're even like making content about a woman who was making like, I guess like it was something that was in the line of like a veiled threat to a healthcare worker, but it was just like there's this thing about accountability and no one stepped up. No one stepped up. I spoke out. I went to the courts. And it's a shame that I really had to do a whole tap dance, and then some in order for me to have gotten actual help for people to just for this violence and abuse to end. So, behaving in accordance to the abuse is what I must do, but it's just really fucked up because it's when I say this is completely unjustified. It's completely unjustified, and to this day, people are still lying on me. To this day, people are still laughing. People are still mocking. People feel an ego boost. People are very sick on this planet, on this earth. And I'd rather just go ahead and go on with that note because actions speak louder than the words. They really do. Because even though the words started the actions, the words Danielle has told you, the words relatives and stuff like that have told you in order to abuse me, it was nothing. It would have been stopped if people would have just ignored her or just would have like held her accountable. Like, oh, word, really? That's what's being said. Let's go ask Shalice. Let's go tell Shalice. Let's go tell Shalice in front of the cops. What happened? Let's go. Let's go actually see Shalice about this. Oh, okay. Well, let's go tell Shalice now. All right. Well, then you won't mind me actually telling Shalice your information. Let me go share this information with Shalice. Let me go tell them. Let me go show them. Nobody. Nobody. There's nobody. Especially not a black person alive that I know of. Not just I know of, but like there's not a black person alive that has literally spoken up for me. It's always just passive aggressive at best. No one has said my name. No one has literally told me anything in regards to the abuse. I didn't need a reminder that I'm alone. Sebastian, you're here. I meant as far as humans go. But it's really fucked up that I am without Leela. She was a saving grace, and she's the thing that I will not have anymore, and I will not be holding or saving any grace or any of that nature stuff for anyone I died. Yeah, I'm gonna go. All you had to do was be like, yo, your friend acting foul. All you had to do, 39 years on this earth, all you had to do was like, yo, watch out for your friend. Watch out for your sister. You know what they saying about you behind your back? You know this, that, there, and the third. You know they selling drugs, but they saying that you doing it. You know that they doing drugs, hard drugs, but they say that you're doing it. You know what else it's saying about you and what it's caused, what it's gotten? A bunch of black women that hate you, a bunch of black women that just try to victim blame you and harm you, a bunch of black men to jerk off at your body in surveillance cameras. It got politicians laughing and smoking and exploiting this shit. It's got cops being on chicken shit, exploiting the shit. It's got people who you knew growing up with lying to your face. People who you cut off who are still lying behind your back. It's got justice systems being fucked up. I hear my cat eating, but the house is so quiet. I have to put my little I have to put my little baby in the I have to give her to uh, I have to give I have to give Leila to the doctors, to the vet or to the hospital to see about aftercare services. And it's just it would have been nice if people would have actually told the complete truth about how they lied on me. And be awesome if that truth people were actually brave enough instead of pretending to be. It's a lot of pretending in this world. A lot of pretending. It's crazy how people were trying to make me conform, but it's just like if I acted like you would not like it because I would use that against you. I'm like, you wanted me to be something that you guys wouldn't even permanently maintain. You guys were always, as every day is miserable. And there's no leadership. Like, why did anybody think that there was any proper leadership when this has been going on? It's 5 o'clock, and I literally talked to somebody like 3 hours ago, and I actually doubt that they're actually gonna help me. Um, because again, my car is elsewhere, so like I wanted to go to the hospital and get this taken care of, but I think I may have to either get an Uber or something, or I don't know. Thankfully, there's a rental because until the car issue is resolved, or hold on, wait. Hello.